Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
Yeah, I know we got lighting in here fixed, but I still want to work on some projects. It's a tin can. It had tomatoes in it. Made chili. Had these big cans. I want to do something with it. I want to make it like a little flower container, like a flower pot, and I want to use that paper. So I'm going to once again use the Dixie Belle Silk All-in-One Mineral Paint. And then I had the little bits of leftover redesigned decoupage paper. So how these leftovers, right? Let's use them up. I don't know if I'm going to like wrap it around this way or do some stripey things, but I've got a whole little bunch of it here. So we can wrap this can in it. And that's what I'm doing today. Now upcycle a tin can. So I'm going to get you guys pointed down and we're going to start painting. Okay, so I went ahead and prepped my tin can. And you can see here, it's got some scratches on it. I just took some sandpaper and sanded up the whole thing. And I got the glue off. So the glue that holds the label was sort of stuck in these little grooves here. Just take a little sandpaper and a little elbow grease and it comes right off. I'm going to use this because I think it looks really pretty with that paper. And I want to do kind of a springy floral look on this thing. But first, we need to base coat the whole thing. Cover the whole thing. Okay. I've seen other vendors at Pickett do tin can upcycles and they've made it into totes and stuff like that. And I just want to make a pretty little florally, I don't even know, you could put pens, pencils in it. I just really like that paper and I want to use it up on something. And when I saw this can, I was like, oh, it's a thing. Let's let it dry. This is dry now, and what I decided to do was I actually cut two different strips. So this one, I took the bottom piece that was on there off. That'll be the top. And then this is going to be the bottom. So there'll be flowers on the top and flowers on the bottom. And what I did was put my pieces so that they line up with each other. And then I trimmed it so that I don't have any overlap, because I don't know how this is going to look overlap, to be honest. There's no flowers up here on this band. That's why I felt like I could overlap this one and get away with it. We're going to find out. So let's get some decoupage glue on this. And I'm just using Mod Podge. Oh, my brush is drying out. My husband came in to talk to me and my brush is drying out. I want to get a good coat of Mod Podge on there. Because of the different ridges and stuff, we want to make sure that there's plenty on there. I'm going to do the bottom band first. All right. And then I am going to take, this is going to be my bottom, right? Yep. I got to remember what I said. So this is the flower part that I'm going to make sure goes on the bottom. And I'm going to line it up with that lip on the can, which you can't see at the moment, because I needed to see it. But it's lined up with this lip here on the top of the can. And that's what I'm going to do all the way around. Just line that edge up with the lip of the can. You can see the glue coming out through that fabric-like texture of this Prima marketing paper. Ooh. Come on. All right. So that's our bottom stripe. I'm just going to lay that down into those grooves. Press it down, press it down, press it down. I'm going to get glue all over my fingers. So if you're squeamish, you don't like the feeling of glue on your hands. I actually know people like that who are they were like, oh God, I couldn't touch it. Why? I end up where I can't even find my fingerprints anymore. Like, I have so much glue on my hands when I'm done with this. All right. So there's the bottom stripe. And now we're going to take this and do it over the top. So we're going to put a little glue and we're going to overlap onto that first stripe here. The whole thing will get a coat of glue anyway. My dog hair is like everywhere. Margo, stop shedding. There we go. You know, I was thinking of like the tramp art pieces that we sell in the shop now. And the tin can pin cushions and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, someday I'll be dead. And somebody's great-great-grandchild will be selling this piece. And they're going to be like, back in the day, they would make these out of tin cans. All right, so now I've got this facing myself. I've got the flowers up here at the top. I want to line up with the flowers I had on that other piece. And then I'm going to use the lip of the can again to guide me. And for those of you who have never seen tin can art from back in the day, you really should. Because they would cut open the cans and curl the metal. And it was just incredible to see the work that they would put into it. All right, so there's our can. And it actually overlaps really nice. I wasn't sure. I mean, it does show through here a little bit. I'm going to get this all pressed down, get that glue coming through again. You know, our foremothers and forefathers were, you know, they were upcyclers from the word go. You know, they used what they had. There was tramp art all over the place. They would use popsicle sticks, and they created some outsider art pieces that, you know, may not be what's considered high art, but people still collect it and they still love it and they still think it's pretty, and hopefully somebody will think this is pretty someday. I need to let this dry because I think I want to distress it just a little bit, and then I'm going to, well, I think I'm going to, you know what, let's clear coat the whole thing right now. Let's get this thing clear coated and let it dry. Because after that, I can decide if I want to use any kind of glaze over the top to kind of make it look older, or if I want to distress it. This way the whole thing will dry and it'll be protected from whatever nefarious things happen when I leave this room. I like this paper, by the way. Just dropped that on my pants. While I was on lockdown, I ended up repairing and mending all my pants. So my pants go from work clothes or nice clothes that I can wear at the shop to painting clothes, and sometimes they get torn, and I ended up mending a bunch of pants. I had like 6 pairs that had holes in different places, and I ended up hand mending all of them, but now they're all fixed. So I'm going to let that dry now. Pretty. I don't know if you guys have ever been on Pinterest and seen like the visible mending videos. Oh, I get addicted. Like I go down the rabbit hole of visible. Go to Pinterest and put in visible mending. It's so cool to watch them do all their different repairs, and they do some really pretty mending. Anyway, time to let it dry. How cute is this with like a little plant in it? Like you could start seedlings and house plants that my mother-in-law has those, what are they, spider plants? I know she's got a philodendron. I think it's a spider plant that keeps like exploding on her. And you could put them in cans, just decorate the can. It's cute. You could do smaller cans. This is a little bit. Anyway, I know. There's like a billion people out there going, okay, this woman's getting way too excited about this tin can. But I just think it looks super cute with the flowers in it, with the little greenery in it. I'm in love with this greenery. Where did this come from? Anyway, I know where I got it, but I don't know originally where it came from. This is an IKEA one. This one I know. It says IKEA on the bottom. So IKEA's got these. I don't know where this one came from. I really like it. I do. I like this one. I like the way it layered. I like the colors. I like the flowers. My tin can flower pot. Or brush holder. Or pen holder. Or the possibilities are endless. Who doesn't need a good tin can? Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. If you haven't yet gotten one of your Happy Junket shirts, don't forget to click the links below. It supports me and the channel. Plus, we have You Had Me at Junkin', which has the truck on it. That's a good one. Super Junker. That's a nice one. Plus, we have the Second Mouse Gets the Cheese shirt. Because the early bird may get the worm, but when you're out junking, sometimes the second mouse gets the cheese. If you would like to join our Vintage Reseller Mastermind group, you could do that as well. If you would like to send me a Thrift Flip challenge, you could send that or anything else you want to send me to the P.O. Box. Just no creepy mail, please. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, because your girl's on like a quarter of a tank these days, you can do that as well. It's like Patreon without the monthly commitment. Thanks, guys. Happy chunkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week, DIY tutorials, and of course, more junkin' videos.